Hey, what's up everyone, Stock Catcher here. In this video, I'm going to be going over a lot of stock setups as well. Yesterday was just insane, guys. Atnf ended up just gapping up all the way up to almost $20 this morning. And today, actually, another stock, BSLK, that one just ripped almost 700% as well. This is crazy times in small caps, guys. I think you really need to take advantage of these situations. Because like I said in my previous videos, when it comes to small caps, sometimes it's really cold and it's really slow, and then sometimes it's really hot, right? So we really want to push the gas, in my opinion, during when it's hot. So in terms of the YouTube live stream room, I had many people request to go private, so that way I could share my entry exit ideas as well as go more in depth. And I know a few people that wasn't a fan of that, but I will still be sharing trade ideas for free, guarantee, on StockTwit, Twitter, as well as YouTube make videos, but it's just a live chat room, because that way I can't have any like impersonators trying to copy information, as well as also be like a private type of room, right? So in this channel, I'm going to be sharing trade ideas very earliest trade idea access, as well as you could also chat one-on-one. I'll be trying to help people as much as possible, right? So the first stock today is Nrxp. This one is a 43.74 million market cap. It's a low float thin stock. If you guys know my trading style, right? These low float stocks that are really thin tend to make the really big moves up. And when it comes to the stock, actually, it's in the mental health sector. A lot of people around the world, I think, need help when it comes to this sector, right? This stock also deals with depression, including bipolar, suicidal ideation. And this stock is first preservative-free ketamine formulation with potential 3-year shelf life. So the reason I'm mentioning this stock, actually, I believe it has catalyst coming up. And this stock actually had pretty interesting volume today. I was watching the volume as well on Nrxp. So you guys should also add this to your watch list, in my opinion. And like I said in my videos, that every single stock I mention on my videos and post does not mean a buy signal. I'm just basically sharing potential trade ideas. So if people like it, they could take it, right? And again, everything is just entertainment. I don't want to seem like every stock is a buy, right? Because that's not true. Every stock is not a purchase, in my opinion. It's just, sharing them. Next one, Ycbd. This one, 8.11 million market cap, very small market cap. Q1 revenue up 12%. It's really interesting setup. This is a cannabis sector as well. There's a huge potential in the coming years, in my opinion, when it comes to cannabis, which is why I've been seeing these green grass stocks just ripping face over the past couple of days, right? This stock is also low float, low market cap, a good combination in combination with the technical chart. Actually, there's huge range to the 200 moving average. And right now, if you look at it, it's actually in a very tight channel as well. So you really want to pay attention to the stock as well, in case it gets that unusual type of volume. And I'm going to be adding this to my watch list. I actually had this on my watch list for a few days now, but other people also recommended for me to mention it as well, right? Ycbd. It's a more low-key type of cannabis stock, because most people focus on CGC, Tilray, ACB, right? Those type of stocks. So next one is going to be Atnf. This one I had people request for me to talk about again. The stock, actually, I mentioned it several times, and then the stock just ended up ripping face like crazy. And the bullish factors that rate change is an Ethereum play. On top of that, it's a short squeeze angle, and it closed this offering at pipe. So this stock, in my opinion, if you want to look for multi-day potential, you really want to see that key psychological $10 level hold. And this stock also, Peter Thiel revealed a 7.5 position, right? So basically, when it comes to the huge inside ownership for this stock, it might get choppy at times, right? As you saw today. But this stock, if you think about it, actually ran a lot. 400% is a big move. It ran like almost 400%, right? From that bottom levels I mentioned, that base level, if you look at my post yesterday. So it's pretty much necessary for a stock to pull back. But it still looks really interesting. I'm going to be monitoring the stock for sure in the coming days. So I recommend you add this to your watch list as well. Next stock will be Scni. This one is a very small market cap, 1.68 million market cap. This stock, Italian government just cleared a Pincel acquisition. This stock, actually, I've been seeing a lot of people on social media talk about it, which I want to mention is that a lot of people ask me, how do I find stocks? The true fact is that I actually use social media for a lot of the stocks I mentioned, and that's one of the reasons why I also ask you guys what stocks you're bullish on, because I also get a lot of opinions from you guys as well. So shout out to everybody that helps everybody. It's like a team, right? We're all just trying to help each other. Like, I share trade ideas I find, people tell me stock ideas, and it's like a team, right? So that's really good, in my opinion. But this stock honestly had pretty nice technical action today. It's starting to form a technical setup. $10 million funding deal as well, and I heard there's upcoming catalysts as well for the stock. But one thing I don't like is kind of starting to get a little crowded, in terms of social media. I see a lot of people with big followings posting about it, but I mean, it's still interesting setup. Next one will be RR. This one, 322.27 million market cap. The bullish factors for this stock will be service robot for hospitality, healthcare, and retail. It's a very interesting sector if you think about it when it comes to this robotics, right, and AI. Recently, the Titan robot for this company won the 2025 Robotics Innovation of the Award. This stock actually was featured in the CNBC segment as well, the robotic. And I actually don't think I really heard about this stock prior to when someone mentioned it to me. So shout out to you if you mentioned to me this stock. It's very interesting hourly chart as well, strong technical chart. And I'm monitoring the stock RR. Let's take also a look at the more extended time frame. If you go to the daily chart, this stock also looks bullish in that regard, because especially since you see that consolidation is starting to hold those key levels. So I'm going to be monitoring this stock RR. So next one will be IVF. This one a lot of people seem to really like. IVF, I got a lot of people asking me about this stock. Again, this stock is very small market cap, 1.6 million market cap. The bullish fact, technical wise, there's gap to fill. There's also a huge short percentage, so it also has a short squeeze angle as well. And looking at some of the fundamental data, actually, the stock actually has minimal potential for side effects. This is based on their platform, right? I just took a look at their website. They have few ultrasounds. Another bullish factor would be lower price. It's very thin as well when you look at the tape for the stock, level 2, right? And on top of that, this stock apparently is the first and only FDA cleared medical device for IVC in Vosel. So basically, this stock is in a really interesting sector where you really want to pay attention if they get unusual volume. Because look at this daily chart, it's pretty much nearing those bottom levels. It's just really selling off. So you really want to see that downtrend break. It looks interesting. The next one will be ALAR. This one, someone on StockTwit told me about it. Again, this one I didn't see before the mention. So again, this one I'm saying, guys, if you have any stocks you're bullish on, just tag me, guys. I like it. I like sharing stocks I find as well. It also helps me out because I add them to a watch list, and also helps everybody because I'm sharing it, right, to thousands of people. So this stock, 116.69 million market cap. I looked at the technical chart. The weekly extended time frame looks really bullish, and this is a growth stock as well. So it has the potential for growth over the future, right? Similar to those type of stocks in the past. Remember, during the pandemic, a lot of these growth stocks had really huge, massive movements. This stock is serves the advertising media company. This is a list I got, I believe, from the Yahoo Finance. It had a really nice description. Basically, they serve advertising and media companies, financial organizations, cybersecurity, and this stock has a lot of potential in regards to that growth in terms of these categories, right? So next one will be next stock will be Cgtx, 89.64 million market cap. This stock actually is pretty popular. A lot of people mentioned this to me, and I just pulled up the technical chart. It looks really bullish as well, and on top of that, it actually has fundamental data as well. If you look at the FDA catalyst, actually phase 3 Alzheimer's connection as well. So when it comes to small cap, actually Alzheimer's disease, cancer, diabetes, it plays a really big role in terms of volume as well as price action. You really want to monitor how the stock moves. Added it to my watch list actually. And if you look at the volume increase as well, in terms of the sector, biotech sector, it's just been going up every single day. You saw stocks in the previous days I mentioned, right, those bio stocks. And if you actually look at this $111 million in terms of how much they received from the National Institute of Health, this grant supports its development program. So the stock is actually really interesting as setup as well. And the market cap is not that huge as well. I'm adding it to my watch list, and I recommend you guys also add it. So next stock will be BLSH, bullish. This is a new IPO. I actually talked about this yesterday, right? And I think a lot of people really bullish on this stock, no pun intended. I think a lot of people were thinking this stock is gonna go to space and go to the galaxy. As I mentioned yesterday's video, right, there's a lot of bullish factors going for the stock. BlackRock buying 33% of the IPO. Peter Thiel connection as well, $167 million in revenue. This is also a media and crypto play as well. So the stock actually today had pretty heavy price action if you look at the chart. I mentioned on YouTube live stream step by step the key levels, and the people that read the live stream actually said that helped a lot. So I said the key levels was 75 to 85, and then I actually made a really nice bounce towards that 93 level, but it rejected the 50 EMA and it was just holding under that, so it pretty much kind of faded. But I think that this stock is kind of it got kind of too crowded, right? So if you look at what I said, I think this stock actually could bounce, but it really comes down to the levels as well, right? Because right now it just kind of sold off. I mentioned that it's going to go towards that 60 level, I would say 85, 75 level crack. So this is definitely going to be on my watch list in the coming days. I'm still bullish on this stock as well. Let me know in the comments what's your average or what's your price target for the stock. What's your opinion, guys? I'm just curious. So the last stock is gonna be Open. This one, a lot of people really like this stock. I got a lot of people saying they're really bullish on it. I'm bullish on it as well. So basically the CEO apparently heard that she's getting interviewed, right? This stock actually broke out of that channel. It's starting to kind of squeeze. Today the price action was pretty interesting as well. The real estate sector is getting really hot as well. More digital platform. There's a lot of potential as well. This stock, I saw online that the short share availability is also decreasing. There's also big potential when it comes to data platforms online, and this stock actually reminds me of, remember that time GameStop, right? So I hope people enjoyed the video, guys. And again, every day I'm gonna be sharing trade ideas live on StockTwits on Twitter. And for the people that want to, they could participate in the live stream. Again, it's really optional, but I had to put a small wall, right? The $5 wall. But already a couple people signed up, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun in the coming months, guys. All right, signing out, guys. Good night.